So in this one I'm just going to cover some of the lighting I use for photographs and videos. This is the Rhino V2 Rhino beam. I've had it about 3 years, cost around about £20. I don't know if you can still buy these, but Rhino do a smaller one called a V3. Does exactly the same job. It's just half the size and it's about £21.99. Really good lights for lighting your photography up at night time. I'll do some shots later so you can see what it's like. I'm going to do this. I'm also going to do the Rhino snap, which holds your phone if you want to take photographs for your phone. Also the bank stick adapter. They also do a pedal as well, which I haven't got, I don't need. The Rhino snap itself is $11.99. I've got an iPhone 11 Pro Max and it fits with the case on. It fits in this and you've still got a 10mm gap. So it will hold most phones, I think. And the little bank stick adapter, they're $3.99. And then I've also got another thing I put on here, but I'll show you that in a minute in another video. So let's take a look at the V2. Let's say, I don't know if you can still get this from Rhino, but you can definitely get the V3, which will be more or less identical, just half the size. 96 LEDs, you've got 2 diffusers, you've got an orange one and a white one. They just pull off and slip on, so you've got the option of whichever one you want. Switch on the top, simple on off. On the side you've got your dimmer switch, so you can alter your brightness. In the back I've got 4 normal AA batteries. You can get a battery pack to go in here, and then there's a charging point on the bottom just here. I think you get them from Rhino still, but if not, I'm sure they do them for the new V3. On the bottom you've got a cold shoe mount, and then you've also got a thread in there to put on your tripod. As you saw a minute ago, this is the Rhino snap. Let's say I've got an 11 Pro Max that fits in there like that, and as I stand up you can still see, no, stop, 2. So this is the Rhino snap to hold your phone if you want to use your phone to take a photograph. I've got the 11 Pro Max with a case on, and as you can see it fits in there, and it's got 10mm gap, holds it nice and tight. You have a thread in the back and you have a thread in the bottom. I've got the bank stick adapter on here, and I also use a quick attachment on here, which I'll show you in a minute. So this is one of my little setups I've got. I use these for quick overnighters. This is a little Signet tripod I bought second hand. It cost me about £5, £7, £10, something like that. Bank stick in there, and then what I've got is a quick change adapter here. It's a 2-piece one. You saw in one of my other videos, I'll give it away free. So what you do is screw this onto the bottom of the Rhino snap. You can leave this on if you want to. Screw that on, that fits in there, nips up tight. Cold shoe onto the bottom, nip that tight, phone in there, job done. So it's 11:30 at night, it's pitch black. I'm now going to turn the Rhino beam up slowly on the dimmer. Here we go, slowly going up. Brighter, 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 brighter. That's full. As you can see, Morph's been lucky and he's had a carp. And slowly turn it down. And there we are, black again. So that's full off, full on. Here's a picture of a fish I caught when it was getting dusk, just to show how the lighting can improve your photographs. One thing to note is, if you in the background you'll see all the bushes and laurels. If you use these, it will help light the picture more. If you do it against a background of just an open lake, it will be a lot darker background. So this has quite a multiple of options really. You can use it for photographs, like we said. You can use it with 1, 2, 3 lights. Again, I'll show you later a picture of how I use it sometimes. You can use it on its own. You can use it to help you aid on unhooking a fish in the night, so you can save your head torch, or if you don't like wearing head torches, you can just use this. Also, you can use it for, I've done it before where I've had to leave early in the morning or late at night and it's really dark. So I use this sometimes to help load the van so you can see what you're doing. One thing I'd recommend doing is when you put this in the bag, because the switch is quite prominent on top, you can catch it and knock it on in your bag, which will then run your batteries down. couple of ways I found around this. One, you can turn your dimmer right down to nothing, so it's actually off. So even if you turn it on and off, it's not really going to use much battery. The other way, which is what I do, is just turn it around and take one of the batteries out. You can't turn it on then. I'll show you what I keep it in. I got a tracker case. It's a lead pouch and leader pouch. What I do is I have the Rhino beam in the bottom, the snap goes in the little plastic case, and then the battery I put in the top pouch like that. So they're all in place. I know exactly where everything is, and I can just chuck it in a bag just for a quick overnighter. So this is the setup I use for night shots. 4 lights, one on top of the camera, Rhino Tech in the middle, and then I've got 2 other lights which are very, very similar to the new V3 Rhino Tech. They're just by a different company. They do different things to what the Rhino Tech does, but they're a bit more expensive because of what they do. But the Rhino Tech does exactly the same. And then just for the other set, this is with the Rhino Snap and the Rhino Snap bank stick adapter. As you can see, it's just on a small little tripod bank stick, and I use this for extra lighting, or if I'm just going overnight somewhere and don't want to take all the tripods and all the camera attachments, I just want a quick overnighter. With this I can get a night shot with just my phone.